How do you do, Dr. Purkol and all my classmates? My presentation today is about Plan Development and Progress Report 2. My name is Chantha Khem. Okay, let's go to my main goal. The main goal of my plan development are strengths and weaknesses, communication skills, and curiosities about learning other cultures. So, what is strengths and weakness? How did I find out? My strength and my weakness is um, the result of the Big Five personality test that I uh, did that evaluation. And the communication skill and the curiosities about learning other cultures, I have three things that I need to focus on. Number one is cross-cultural adaptabilities inventory, which relate to flexibility and openness, emotional resilience, perceptual acuity, and also personal autonomy. And the second one is multicultural personality questionnaires, which refer to cultural empathy, open-mindedness, social initiatives, emotional stability, and also flexibility. And number three is intercultural readiness checks, which refer to intercultural sensitivity, intercultural communication skills or competence, building commitment, and also managing uncertainty. So, yes, all the three main goal that I focus on, today I got the reports that I have accomplishment or progress or challenges or some suggestion of activity and the opportunity that I expect. So um, this report is my second report as I focus on the five things that I told you. Accomplishment, I would like to talk about what I have accomplished so far toward my goal. And number two is progress, is what I have been improving so far toward my goal. And number three, challenges is the obstacles and or difficulties I have been facing. And number four, suggestion of activities is the activities that need to be added or adapted to the plan. And my last one is the opportunity. The opportunity is the future expected related to my personal and professional growth. And what is my ability in the future. Okay, now let's talk about accomplishments. So, what are my accomplishments so far? So, as we have known that being satisfied with every small accomplishment you have made is a big motivation or encouragement to move forward towards our goal. And so then identifying my strengths and weaknesses, which I consider as my accomplishment. And in this accomplishment, I focus on excitement seeking. So the reason that I focus on excitement seeking, because on my Big Five personality test showing that that is my weakness. And I have found out that to live in the present moment and lead my life wisely, uh, I can improve my weakness on this personality. being said that something happened in the past was over. I cannot do anything about it. And I will never ever have a chance to get them back. So the question is, why have I kept attaching to them? Okay. And one more thing, why do I have to worry or care about something that will have not yet arrived? So to focus on my current situation will make me happy, I believe. And it also serves as the budget for the future investment. This is what I thought. And as we all know, we all have past experience. So the past experience is going to be my lesson. The future is just my goal. And the present moment, of course, is what my focus activity. If I can do that, I can improve my excitement thinking. I'm not worried too much about anything, just to make myself happy and focus on what I'm doing now. Okay. Okay. And my next accomplishment is knowing how to improve my global communication ability. It doesn't mean that I win those yet, but at least I know how to improve them. That is also my accomplishments, because accomplishment is to appreciate every small step I move. So how do I improve my global communication ability? Number one is understanding and respecting cultural differences. Number two, developing cultural competence through education and training program. Number three, developing intercultural communication skills competence. And number four, being open-minded and willing to learn from others. Number five, the last one, being aware of my own bias and assumptions. So all these are my accomplishments. And how about my progress? So what I have been progressing so far. So the first one is cross-cultural adaptabilities inventory, which I have been progressing on perceptual actuality. As we know, perceptual actuality is essential for successful decision making in the business circumstances, because it involves quickly identifying patterns and trends in a wide range of data. And I have been improving on this. The next one is multicultural personality questionnaire. This one I have been progressing in social initiative. Social initiative is the way to improve the qualities of people's lives in the community, including social and environmental issues. And I've been focusing on these issues, and I kind of learn how to resolve or to help out all these issues in the community. So I consider as I have been making progress on that. And the last one is intercultural readiness checks. That means I focus on managing uncertainty. So managing uncertainty relate to something unpredictable, unusual, and unexpected happens. This is a big challenge for me too. But I kind of make it progress. I try to make it progress, and I believe I have made progress on this one, because I have 4 tips to deal with this. Number one is to focus on controlling those things that are under my control. I don't think about anything that out of my control. Number two, I have to challenge my needs for certainty, okay, for certainty. And number 3, I have to learn to better tolerate, even embrace, or inevitable uncertainties of life. And the last one, I have to try my best to reduce my anxieties and stress levels. So these 4 tips is really helpful for me to making progress for managing uncertainty. Okay, now go to challenges. What are my challenges? So the big challenges is number 1, culture specific knowledge. Number 2, ethnocentrism. And number 4, joining community organizations. Why are all these 3 things are my challenges? Of course, culture-specific knowledges. This seems very easy to understand, but it is actually not, because it relates to the unique characteristics, practices, and beliefs that are distinct to particular cultures or groups. That is not easy to understand. Okay, and number 2, ethnocentrism. It is an attitude with negative feeling and belief held in relation towards different ethnic groups, especially the act of judging other cultures and believing that the values and the standard of one's own culture are superior than the other, especially with regarding languages, behavior, custom, and religions. This is hard. And but to overcome this concept is to practice this principle that I have been found out. Number 1 is to educate myself. And being said that is to develop and understand for cultural tradition before I go. If I want to go to Cambodia, if I want to go to India, we have to learn a little bit about the cultures over there, so it makes us easier. Number 2, expect differences. That means to expect those differences so that we can better appreciate them. Don't try to expect everything to be the same in the world. You're going to expect something differences. So to make us better understanding and appreciation. And number 3, support inclusivity. This is to find way to celebrate diversity. Okay. And number 5 is develop global empathy. Number 4. Number 4 is develop global empathy. That means recognizing the value of contribution from other cultures. We have to value all cultures around the world, not just our own. And number 5, watch my language, what I talk. Every word that I communicate with people, I have to watch out. I should say something that is empower people or satisfy people. And the last one is recognize the global communities. This is talking about the interacting with group outside our own. Need to appreciate cultural differences. So by practicing all the principles, I can face those challenges and make me better. And the last challenges, it's easy, but it's difficult for me, is joining community organizations. It's still my big challenge because of the time consuming, of course. It's nothing else. Okay, so these are all my challenges. And how about suggestion of activities? So suggestion of activities that I will add to my plan development. Number 1 is about the global communities and skills. On these skills, I will add embrace my global English and also speak simply and clearly. Because the suggestion of activity before, I have three stuff, which is number one, following daily news from international outlets such as BBC, API, Reuters, and WSJ, Wall Street Journal. And number two is attending cultural fairs. Number three, joining community organization. So now I have to add embrace global English. Okay, I have to add all this. I have to add speaking simply and speaking clearly. Okay, to that. So embrace global English. You know, global communication skill, as we know, is I have learned that we need to embrace global English. We need to be patient. We need to speak simply. We need to speak clearly. We need to develop our cultural competence. But in these activities, I only add embrace global English because, as you know, we have British English, we have American English, we have more varieties of English spoken around the globe. So the successful global leaders is not only have a torrent differences in our common language. We gotta accept and allow all the actions or the way that people talk around the globe. Like people from Hong Kong, people from Cambodia, people from China, people from India, or people from Pakistan, whatever. Okay, where they come from, they're gonna have different action and the way that they talk. Okay, and next one is speak simply. It is important to use common words because it makes listeners understand and feel more comfortable. And this can ultimately build stronger relationship faster because we understand each other easily. And the last one is speak clearly. So speak clearly is a must that I have to learn to control myself because I know that it brings better understanding and it will benefit myself and the listener tremendously in our interaction. Okay, and the next suggestion of my activities are liberty. I gotta add something related to this one. So liberty is talking about the economic liberty, political liberty, individual, religious, and also civil liberty. And in order to get better on this one, I might need to get involved in politics or social group to learn about this concept. And especially the understanding of what is negative liberty and what is positive liberty. So it's still my big challenge. So that's why I have to add this in order to work on it to get better in that one. So my last slide is opportunity. So after I have worked on all of this in my plan development, I believe that I will have better opportunities, of course, after I achieve all those successfully. I believe that I will have a greater opportunity to become a better global leader when achieving all these goals. And I believe I will be able to work effectively in all entities, including government offices, non-government organizations, and also enterprises, both locally and globally. Okay, this is all my presentation today, and I also have references, all kind of the references that I collect. I have like 5 references over here for you to do research and find out. So thank you so much, doctors and all classmates, for listening and giving me feedback evaluation. Thank you.